Hello, party people.
Hello.
Good morning, good afternoon, good night. How is everybody out there in TV land?
TV land. Yeah. You already play some Channel A.
Well, maybe we should introduce ourselves first.
Yeah, no, I'm saying, obviously. I just meant, are you ready to play it?
Yes.
Not right this second we're going to do it.
Welcome, everybody, to, this is our fourth monthly 12-hour live stream event.
Third.
Novi. Third, that's what I thought. Yeah, this
right?
is
No, this is fourth. We did one in January.
Wow.
Oh my god! So, this is our fourth 12-hour live stream event with Novi Studios. We do this out on the last Saturday of every month. Thank you for joining us. We play a lot of fun games. And at the end, I get to have a cute little moment with a round table with friends, and we get to discuss, popular culture, social issues, all sorts of stuff. We're super excited to have you with us here today, and we're going to start out with a little bit of Channel A with our host, Nicole.
That's me. Oh my god, I do this every time. I was just talking about this the other night, how I forget that I have this tattoo on my finger because it's all janky and messed up and I need to get it basically removed. But every time I go to itch my nose, I see it and I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot I have a mustache.
Everybody was getting those mustache tattoos on their
Listen, I was one of the OGs. I'm throwing that out there. This is 12 years old. Yeah. About 12 years old. So
almost as old as mustaches and tattoos.
That sounds like accurate history to me.
Totally accurate.
Totally. Add it to the wiki.
Yeah, right. So I know we all four of us played Channel A last time, but I'll go through a quick refresher of the rules for the chat. So Channel A is where I need to zoom because Nicole is blind. Okay, so A is a game where each of us become a producer, and we have to draw 2 title cards from the hand, and we choose premise cards. We choose what the premise cards are, and from that premise, whatever that premise is, whatever those 2 cards that you, the producer, choose, the rest of the team of creators has to come up with a title, and they can use, I think it's, where is it? Up to anywhere from 1 to 4 title cards, I believe. Yeah, 1 to 4 title cards. And then they have to pitch their idea for an anime based off of your premise cards, which I think is super fun, and I love it. I want you guys to choose your little chibi, which avatar you want to be. I'm gonna go last. I'll let y'all choose yours first. So just grab one of those little adorbs chibis.
Are you telling me to choose my fighter, Nicole?
Yeah, basically, yes. Choose your fighter.
She already got my name.
Let's go.
Changing it up this time. I want to be purple hair.
If you
Erin, can we talk about the fact that I looked at that one and I was like, Erin needs to pick that one.
Yeah, I thought that was very soothing.
Very soft butch, stone femme kind of moment. We love that.
I'm gonna go.
Let's go with. Let me choose my character, please. Let me pick. Why can't I not?
Oh no, it's doing the thing again, Nicole.
Some of them are not as clickable as others we discovered last time, remember?
What thing? Wait, what thing is it doing?
My little Shinto wheelchair priest. I can't pick them. So.
Okay, I got you.
No, it's fine. I'll just do this one.
Are you sure? If you want to be that one, I can pick it for you.
No, it's fine.
Look, that one had my name from last time.
Yes, we can change that. I forgot how we changed the names.
I already changed it. When you click on the token, there's a little gear that appears.
That's it. Okay. Represents.
Which way did we end up having to do it last time? Did we go up and down or side to side?
We went, had them on the bottom.
Okay.
Did we have them on the bottom?
Yes.
Yes, because we started with them. I think did we start with them on the, because we started with them one way and shifted to the other way.
Yeah, we did it. We ended up having them down here. So if we want to space them out as much as possible, so you give us room. So
let me adjust all my windows over.
Yeah, we had it up and down at the end
Emily
of
is
last time.
disagreeing. Emily said we had them up and down.
Yeah, I thought we had them up and down.
On the left.
Did we?
We might have started with them on the bottom.
Yeah, but then we had too many people, I think it was. So it got crowded.
Yeah, last time there were like 6 of us.
Yeah, we did have a lot last time. Okay, we'll do it this way. All right, so I am going to. I think so. The way that it works in the rules is that it says that you're supposed to. Whoever has watched anime the longest is supposed to go first. Mm-hmm. But I feel like, and we talked about this last time, I feel like that's really hard to pinpoint.
Right.
Because not only are we all different ages, but we all started watching at different ages.
And the other thing is, like, very few anime fans that I know have held to anime tightly and, like, watched anime their entire life. Like, we all go... And it's the same with any media.
Yeah.
Like, nobody has watched anime from the time they were 5 years old until the time they were 38 solid. So it doesn't matter. I say... who went first? Nicole went first last time.
No. Did I?
Yes.
To show us how the rules were and stuff.
Yeah. So, okay. So then I'm going to do... I'm just going to decide because I'm hosting, I guess.
Yeah, you're the host. You decide.
I'm going to have Lex go first because look at that hair. I cannot.
Listen, she's giving you harvest time in the spring. I said, fuck you. We're doing an autumnal color palette.
There we go. I'm going, what is it? So there's that saying like age before beauty, and I'm doing beauty before age.
Shut up.
So
we all need to draw what?
Yes, we all need to draw
title cards?
10 title cards.
10. I thought it was 5 last time.
Yeah, it's 10 title cards.
You draw 5 premise cards. You draw 5 premise cards on your turn and then pick 2 of them.
Yes.
Gotcha. That makes sense.
Yeah, so each player starts with a hand of 10 title cards, and then every round you go back up to 10. So you always have 10 in your hand. So then, yes, so you choose 5 of the premise cards, and out of those 5 you pick 2 that you want to be your premise, and that's how we work our pitches. Mm-hmm. So that's not what I'm doing. So I'm gonna deal myself 10 cards. Honestly, this is like my favorite part is when you see the titles and then like the premises that we had last time. Like I know this group is going to be fantastic because we all played this last time together too, and like we had some great.
It was incredible.
Love it. I love where this is going.
Can I start the game by breaking the rules and choosing 3 premise cards?
I will allow that because I really want to see where this is going.
Okay. So we're going to do... I need to... Can I flip them before... I don't think I can. No, I can't. Okay, God, what have I done to myself?
I mean, I really need to see where this is going.
Okay.
Uh-huh. Pretty sure I let Nova do this last time.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah,
on
you
on
did.
our last one, Nova did this.
Oh my goodness.
So there's your premise: is steampunk Shinigami harem.
Is it weird that I don't know what Shinigami means?
They have the English version on it as well. It's death. It's like reapers. They're soul
Okay.
reapers. If you've seen Bleach, like
Oh, okay. I get. Okay. I have seen Bleach.
Or even Death Note.
Death Note, or
Yeah.
if you've seen,
I love Death Note.
Fuck, what is it?
If you watched Invasion Japan, the new documentary series on Netflix, they talk about the Shinigamis that Nobunaga tried to take out and then failed and then did again. Sorry, welcome to History Talks.
No, we all love that.
I mean, steampunk is in it and Shinigami, so clearly there's historical things going to be happening in these animes.
Okay, so we got steampunk, Shinigami, harem. Oof.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't even looked at my title cards.
I do not have anything to go with this, but I loved that premise.
Okay. Oh God. I don't have anything either. Oh my God.
Oh yeah, I have absolutely nothing, but I had to do it.
We'll see. We'll see how this pitch comes out, because I think I'm just going to be making most of the pitch up on the spot.
Oh yeah, like this whole game is improv.
Yeah. I mean, usually, sometimes when I have a pitch, like, I have an idea of what that show is, but from my experience last time, it's like, Erin, what is that? And I'm like, great question.
See, and then, but y'all were like so good at coming up with something that like I would 100% watch. Meanwhile, and y'all, every one of you guys won at least one round. I did not win any and got no votes. And I was like,
you got voted for, you just didn't win any. I didn't win any either, I don't think.
yes, you did. It had it in the chat from the last time. You won once.
Oh.
Everyone but me won once. Which is fine. It's total, like, I'm saying this just because that's what happened. But like, I'm just not good at doing like making shit up like this on the spot, even after the years I've been playing D&D. I'm still not that great at it, but like I like that this is challenging me, so maybe I'm getting better at it.
Yes. I mean, listen, improv is not a talent, it's a skill. It's something that you learn and get better at.
God damn it, Nova. I love the name of yours already. Like
Detectives with an S.
Oh yeah, because don't forget that you can do that. You can add thes and ofs and
yeah, you can add articles. You can add or subtract articles and plurals.
Yes.
I literally, what the fuck? These are just fucking nouns. Like I don't.
I know.
I just got my pitch. Ooh, yay! It just popped in my head.
Okay.
I'm excited.
Yay.
What the fuck is a... Okay, before I need to know what a Panzer is. What is that? Somebody, chat, tell me, what is a Panzer?
Isn't that a type of tank? Like a war tank?
Okay.
First of all, I thought you just said tank instead of tank, and I was like, what?
I think I nearly almost said that, too.
It sounded like you said tank, and I was like, where are you going with that? Not tank.
The Tinkerbell tank, yeah.
I was like, what is happening?
Tinker tanks. Got it.
Tanks.
Okay.
Nailed it.
Oh my god. No. Okay, thank you. Okay. Boom. Okay. Cool.
All right, so
the person...
Yes, producer goes first.
Oh, producer goes first. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so mine is Tomorrow Core, which is about a group of Shinigami, and the whole like plane of existence that Shinigami live in is steampunk. So like they have these really neat, and they don't all use, they're all called scythes, but they're not all actually like a legitimate scythe. But the whole premise of the Tomorrow Corps is there's this leader in place in a very powerful nation who is making moves that are going to doom the world. So the whole premise is the Shinigami aren't ever supposed to interfere and stuff like that. They're just supposed to collect souls and move on. But we have a rogue band of Shinigami that have said, no, the world, it's not time for the world to end. This motherfucker needs to be stopped. And so our journey is following them and how they are not only trying to battle what's going on in the world, but they're also having to battle the bureaucracy and the higher ups of, their world that are trying to stop them.
Battling bureaucracy.
I love it.
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
I mean, like, I would watch some Shinigamis take out some bureaucrats. Don't get me wrong.
All day long.
All day long. All
in a heart
day long. Yes. Okay. Up next is Nova's pitch.
All right. Imagine in a future with sexy robots.
I'm sorry, I need you to start over again, but use your movie announcer voice, please.
Imagine in a world with sexy robots. Pretty metal machine detectives solving crime. That's all I got.
I love it.
Pretty metal machine detectives. Wait, that's literally your pitch? That's it?
I love it.
Yeah, I spent so much time on the name that I just couldn't.
I know, same.
Fair.
But,
sexy future robots solving crimes.
I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I like it. I can't. The movie voice, I can't. Okay, my turn. So Ultimate Kiss Girls Task Force is honestly all you need is that name too. No.
The fact that you and your partner pick such similar themes.
So it is actually, it's a group of badass, like, each of them there's 5 of them, and each of them have their own skill set that they're like, one's knives, one's like hand-to-hand combat, like that's their thing. Another one is like just the sword. Like they each have their own thing, and they are protecting, because this is a harem thing, they're protecting this one boy that they all like that is just helpless, which I love also. This helpless fucking dorky little boy from a shadow organization that uses Shinigami to like take out their enemies. Kitty! Kitty. So yeah, basically every episode would be just another Shinigami coming to like take this boy's soul, and the girls, the Kiss Girls, take him on.
Not your cat trying to start an OnlyFans on Twitch.
Every time I have a meeting, every time she wants to show off her butthole, every time.
Should I switch to the cam where you can see, or is this too not safe for work?
It's down now, but
oh my god, that's funny.
She gives up eventually.
Here we go. Let me see. You can.
And she just stays there like that, like.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
What's your cat's name? I don't think I know that.
Persephone.
Of course it is. I love it. There it is. There she goes. Are you really?
Amazing. Amazing.
Really?
Oh my god.
It's no human nudity.
Technically, she's not nude. She is wearing a fur coat.
She is wearing.
There you go. Okay, bye-bye. I'm done.
All right, God.
Oh, man. Now you're cat. Me, I'm done. Okay.
Erin,
that's that's a great segue into Erin's turn to pitch.
Hold on, gotta get it together.
Oh.
All right, Dream Defense Blade. So in this alternative future here, the steampunk future, people's dreams have been plagued with a Freddy Krueger-like presence that keeps attacking them.
Word.
Dream Defense Blade centers on an inventor who has built these Shinigami Death Reapers to battle Freddy Krueger in people's dreams. But it is also a matter of the creator falling in love with his creations. And so, yeah, that's the show. That's it.
Wait, so we have like Nightmare on Elm Street meets Pygmalion? I'm in.
Ooh. I like that description, that like if you were telling your friends about it, that's how you would describe
that's the
it.
elevator pitch right there.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. Okay.
Thank you.
All right. So in the chat, because I cleared it, because I figured out how to do that.
Not the Twitch chat.
No, I mean like the Channel A chat. The Roll20 chat.
Yeah.
Just to keep things simple, the order in which our characters are lined up is our number. Okay. So me 1, Erin 2, Lex 3, Nova 4. And we're going to write the number down in the chat. So I want you to type it in right now. Don't hit enter.
But you can't vote for yourself. Cannot.
No voting for you. I mean, unfortunately, that's how things got tiebreakers and all this stuff. Like, it got weird last time. But anyway.
We can always throw the tie break to the chat as well.
That's very true. Ooh, I like that. I like getting the chat involved. There's 10 people watching us, so these 10 people can.
I'm sure it's 12. Even.
So,
we can put up a poll.
I saw 10. So everyone's got it typed in the chat, ready to go?
Locked in.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
So on 3, we're going to hit enter and vote for the TV show that we want to get made. Okay. 1, 2, 3. I fucking knew there was going to be a dog.
Oh,
I knew there was going to be a tiebreaker.
All right, chat, you're up.
All right, chat. Let's go.
Type 1 or 2 in the chat for whoever you want to break this tie.
I love that Mama Julia is watching. I think that's awesome. I love Mama Julia, like the most positive, like everyone's mom. I love Emily's mom is the best. Everybody. And I love that name more and more. I know that it's like a cultural, like heritage name. What is not German? I can't remember what Emily said it was, but I just think that that's such a fun way of saying grandma more and more. I love that.
The Greek way is Yaya.
Yaya. Oh my God, my friend Eva's Yaya was like my favorite person ever.
It's sweet. More is Swedish.
Swedish. I like that. More said it. So more says 2. Anyone else in chat want to chime in on this? Because I'll just give it to more. Whatever more says goes.
Like that breaks our tie.
Yeah, there you go. Well, more has broken the tie. More chooses Erin. So Erin, you win the pitch cards.
Yeah.
So we're going to flip over our cards and then put them in that weird side area over there. Like we do.
Oh, crap. I need to get rid of these. I forgot to discard these bastards.
And then make sure that however many title cards you use, you deal yourself more to get back up to 10. Okay. And then it is Nova's turn to be the producer.
Oh. So I draw 5.
Yes, you draw 5, pick 2.
Alright. Alright.
Dice trays.
Oh yeah, so for the chat, at the end of Channel A, I will be announcing the winner of the Novi dice tray giveaway. Specifically, it's the cherry one, which I myself am receiving. I ordered one because it's freaking gorgeous, and also because Nova was like, "I'm sick and tired of you rolling dice and the sound of it on the audio being crappy." So, because I roll it on my desk and it sounds like crap, so I'm like, "Ooh, dice tray, pretty."
I want to get
so yeah.
For dice. I want to get a mold for a dice tray and start making dice trays as well.
Ooh, yes.
I think I need to get the purple one for my former roommate. She's like obsessed with everything purple, and she doesn't have one.
Purple Heart, yeah, that Emily is going to be announcing the Purple Heart one during Lasers and Feelings, which is very exciting. So we already know our winners. I just cannot wait to announce them. I'm so excited for them. All right.
You ready?
Nova, my love.
What is our premise?
All right. We are going to do political satire about alien babes. And someone's doing the lawn right outside my window.
Yeah, I can hear it next door. I can because I'm all like, even though they're on the other side of the house, it's happening like back there, so both of our areas are able to hear that.
Yeah.
I love Erin was ready to go. She was like, "I got this."
It just filled my head with ideas. It was a really good Christmas.
Again, I only used 2 cards on the last one, so I still don't have shit.
Neither do I. I feel like this is like that round in when you play Cards Against Humanity, when you literally just have nothing and you're just throwing away shit.
Mm-hmm.
The throwaway round, yeah.
The throwaway round, just to get a couple more cards that make sense for you.
Ooh, Nova, I like that.
Cosmic Crybaby. Damn it, I have so many ideas for that. Don't know what to do.
Oh, stop licking yourself so much. It sounds gross.
Whose card is that? The dual one?
Mine.
Oh, okay. I was like, what's going on?
Go away. How do I get my fucking... Go away. There we go. Okay, there is no S on twins. It's just twin dual ring.
Okay, yeah. God, I hate this. I have like nothing. I have no idea what to do. Okay, we're good.
All right. Are we ready?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so Cosmic Crybabies. It takes place in a society where the governments are run by alien babes. But Some of them are super shitty. So when... Oh my god. These people doing their lawns. So when somebody doesn't get reelected because they're a piece of shit, they become a crybaby. Get enough crybabies and you send the entire political party back to whatever fucking planet they came from. And that's Cosmic Crybabies.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
I love it. Like the circle, almost. Like you get voted off.
Oh my god, have you watched that? My sister loves that show. I haven't watched it at all.
I haven't watched any.
I haven't watched it either.
Vaguely similar.
All I know is that the people are like constantly on camera and like they're all by themselves in like their own place, and that's how they interact with each other, and they like vote each other off or something. I don't know. Very strange.
Yeah, maybe
I'm not a reality TV person.
Maybe if they get like a low enough vote count, they get blasted off in a rocket ship. Like, see you later, shithead.
That's great. I love it.
I do too.
Oh, it is you, Nicole.
What? So 120% Everyday Life is about a bunch of alien babe friends and it follows their everyday life. They're in high school, but they live in a place that is is becoming super like oppressive towards women specifically, and they're like fighting to keep their everyday life the way that it was before this like oppressive government took over. And so they play like little pranks. Kind of envision like one of my favorite ways of protest that we've come up with, that us as Americans came up with, was when we started making donations to Planned Parenthood in Mike Pence's name. I thought that was that's a high key, like, just amazing form of protest.
When we all, as, you know, liberal leftist, whatever you want to identify as, non-Republican trash. We all collectively were like, we want to come to this Trump rally with the free ticket.
Yes.
And none of us showed up. And it was empty.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Did I tell you guys what happened last weekend?
No.
We went to a brewery just to like try out this new brewery that we found. The food was amazing. The beer was great. We walked upstairs, like you had to go check in at the host and then they'd seat you on the patio. No big deal. So you're in the building for just a minute, but we walked through and there was a guy standing at the door, just imagine the oldest, like anxious, crustiest white guy you can imagine was standing there. And he had on his Trump 2020 pin still. And we walked in and it was like a Trump rally upstairs at this brewery.
So you left.
No, we still ate there because we've driven a ways. It's in Marietta. It was a little bit of a drive.
Yeah. Fair.
It was like a 40-minute drive. So like we could have just left, but the food was really good. And also like there are so many small breweries in Atlanta. I can't really fault the brewery for trying to steal these people's money, basically.
Yeah, right. Like, especially if it's a small, like you're not gonna. I get that. But yeah, so basically, like, vis-a-vis, like, these girls, that's what they do, vis-a-vis, like, little acts of fighting back.
Civil disobedience.
Yes, that's the word I was looking for. Thank you. In, like, that makes the people in charge look hella dumb. And it's amazing, and I love it.
Nice.
That's me.
So Club Pink, I don't know if you guys have heard about the Wednesday afternoon or the Wednesday Club. It was a big deal for lovely Prince Philip, who just died. Basically, it was a bunch of old British monarch, like white men in the upper class who got together on Wednesdays. It literally almost ruined Prince Philip because a bunch of people came out, like a bunch of people got caught by having affairs by the waitresses talking.
Mm-hmm.
So Club Pink is like the Wednesday Club, except they're a bunch of aliens who like are pink skinned but can disguise themselves. And so their job is to infiltrate our politics and try to see what they can get away with and what sort of crazy shenanigans they can sneak in. And then they go and they discuss it at Club Pink.
I love that.
I love that.
That's great. I did know about that from The Crown because they touch on that in The Crown.
They do. Yeah, the royal family is pissed about The Crown.
Yeah, they are.
But so that's to me. So it's twin dual ring. And so here's what it is, right? So we are in the year 2045. And people are sick of the way politics have been running and sick of the way that, just shit goes on and nobody ever gets any kind of repercussions or anything like that. And so basically what happens is when politicians are not only up for election, but also when they are, especially when they are found guilty or when they're found guilty of like gross negligence or any kind of abuse of their powers, they have to go into a twin duel ring. And twin is a misnomer because it's literally a clone of them that is made for this. And it's battle royale. Every time they're found of heinous acts and just stupid, ugly, gross stuff, they have to have a clone made of them to send into this battle royale. And if their clone wins, they're not off the hook. They're just not thrown in jail forever. They're still stripped of their title, their pension, all of that. But they get to not rot in a prison that floats on the ocean, which is much larger now because the ice caps have been melting.
Oh my god.
Aww. It was so promising and so uplifting, and I was like, yes, make Mitch McConnell fight himself. Watch those two turtles duel it out. Aw, the ice caps are melting. Well, there goes that fun.
Well, we have halted it. It's been halted, but the ocean is much larger now. Half
that is amazing.
And honestly, we're better for it.
We lost Florida.
We lost. I'm fine with that. Bye, DeSantis. Okay, so everyone go into the chat and type the number of the premise that you want.
Oh, I'm torn. There are two that I love.
I know.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready.
I don't know who to vote for.
I'm ready.
They're so good.
I know, it's so hard. This one's so hard.
Ooh, okay, I'm ready.
Okay, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Nice, Lex.
We have a winner.
Winner.
Nova, you were my choice too, because I was like, blast those bitches into space. I was like, do I want them to kill each other or blast it into space?
Yeah. Okay, so everyone get back up to 10 title cards. Fuck, I only had 2. I hate that.
I'm so glad I strung together 3 for this because, I needed new cards. I needed new cards.
Yeah.
I need to get rid of my unused premise cards, right?
Yes.
Yes. And how many?
Oops.
5.
Yeah.
I deal myself 5. Really? Yes, I know I have to choose a player. God. hate Roll20. Okay. Where are the premise cards? God, it's so... I just want to, like, write to the people that create this... I have to flip my cards over. I want to, like, send a strongly worded letter to the people that run the Roll20 site, or, like, make it, or whatever, whoever the web designer is, and be like, it's not very friendly for people with vision impairment.
Oh yeah, like the accessibility on Roll20 is not great.
I kind of like, because I have I'm blind. I'm legally blind in both eyes, but only one of them I can have a contact in. So like, I can see. It's just that the writing is so small. And they don't give you, like, zoom options. I have to get, like, right up close to the fucking...
Hey, babe.
It hurts.
Babe.
What?
If you can't wear contacts, you know what you could wear? Glasses.
No, I can't. Because
They're special.
The disease that I have, my corneas are coming off of my eye.
Oh, like it's a detached... Oh, okay.
It's called keratoconus, so my corneas are going into like a cone shape, like kind of fish-eyed. So these very specific contacts are topographically mapped to my eye to push it back down so that it lays correctly, but it can't get it back to perfect. I'm like close to 20/20 as you can get in one of my eyes, but the right eye is so far gone from the disease that the contacts don't work on that one. So, yeah. Trust me, I would wear glasses all the time. I did at first because they thought at first I had an astigmatism when it wasn't that bad. And then it just got progressively worse over the years. So, I look hella cute in glasses. I wish I could.
Also,
right.
I will point out, M. Gibson, posture checking is homophobic. It is the gay agenda to sit improperly in chairs.
What is happening? What is happening? I'm concerned for people's spine health.
I sit in bisexual all the time. Really.
Okay. So, fuck Roll20 and the fact that they don't give me options to, like, zoom in on this shit, because it's annoying as fuck. Alright, let's do... I don't love any of these. This won't make sense because it's out of context because you can't see all of these cards, but all these cards kind of have the same vibe. So it's hard to choose, like, just to, like... I hate this. Alright. So we're gonna go with post-apocalyptic.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do it because it's me and I have to. Basically, kind of Star Wars. Post-apocalyptic space war.
Okay.
Is what we're gonna do. The rest of them were like fighting tournament and pirates, and I was like, this is all kind of the same shit.
Wait, post-apocalyptic space war, isn't that just Halo?
Yeah, basically. Like,
I don't know. I've never played. It's entirely too heterosexual for my taste.
Oh, honestly, same. Like,
All right.
okay.
So we can use how many cards for our title? As many as we want?
As many as you want.
No, 4. You're limited to 4.
Okay.
But you can add the articles in between them as many as you want. Like, you can make it long if you add a bunch of ofs and ands and thes into it.
Oh, I never drew. No, it says I have 10 title cards. Oh, I was scrolled down. Wow, I'm fucking stupid.
Don't talk about my friend like that.
Let's see. I really don't have
Neither do I, and I don't know why I Legendary Twinkle.
I wish the other rule was that you could do a different form of the word. Like aggressive versus aggression.
I'll allow that. I feel like that's fair. If you can change plurals, why wouldn't you be able to change like the
make it a fucking gerund.
Like you can change it from like an adverb to an what is it? Pronoun? I can't remember words.
Okay. Mr. M. Gibson in the chat. I contend that John 117 and Cortana's relationship can be examined through the lens of transhumanism in a way that cyberpunk could never. Parenthetical with their current team.
Oh, I didn't know. I did not know that Halo was not post-apocalyptic. To be honest,
yeah.
I did not know that.
Like again, Gibby, I have not seen a moment. I have not watched one playthrough. I think I've played Halo maybe twice at a friend's house. I know nothing about it. I just know all of the very aggressive hetero bros from school that used to play it.
That's just because it's an FPS. Like it's because it's aimed toward them, but the actual like lore behind it is like Michael is saying is more religious zealotry and culture.
I remember Jordan when we were doing our Session Zero for old school Legends of Lanamora. Jordan was like, we asked like, "What's your favorite book?" And Jordan hardcore was like, "This is gonna make me sound like a total nerd,
Halo
but I love the Halo books."
I have heard that the Halo books are really good, and I actually do kind of want to read the Halo books because the world is super interesting. I'm just not interested in the culture of Halo. Just like I'm not interested in the culture of Call of Duty.
Michael also makes a really interesting point about the multiplayer, like that was their entire social circle. That is so valid because I have a friend who was super into Halo and actually like made friends that they are still friends with to this day. Never met them in person, but like have stayed friends over decades because of Halo. And I find that awesome. Are you like Nova? Are you doing like a reveal?
Yes, I'm doing a reveal.
Okay, I was like, why is that flip? That's hilarious.
Okay.
All right. So I really honestly haven't thought this one through at all. But
oh God.
I'm not gonna lie, I totally thought that said goo for a while. And then I was like, nah, it says God. I can tell. Because, again, that's part of my disease is that I can't make out, like, finely shaped. If something's finely shaped.
That also is just a terrible fucking font. Like, even
it is.
If somebody without a visual impairment, I'm like.
It looks like goo.
It looks like goo.
Okay. So.
These cards
Neo Rocket
so hard to read.
This is a real Seraph versus Sans Seraph kind of war.
I kind of really want it to be Rocket Goo now.
I mean, babe, it's your card.
Nah, I'll go Neo.
Whatever you tell me the title is, I don't know. Like,
also, you're the game master.
I know. No, I'm gonna stick with God because it's dope. I appreciate the vote of confidence with that I could make Neo Rocket Goo a thing. Okay. So the spinoff. So Neo Rocket God is basically so in this post-apocalyptic world that we live in. I'll say it's Earth. In this post-apocalyptic Earth, we have lost all of our history and all of our like culture. So it's kind of like everyone that survived, they had no way to access any of our past histories or any past religions or anything like that. So over the years, people, because technology still could be figured out, by the people, some of the people that survived, but their children are now more advanced than they are. And they have created their own religion of these, like, kind of like, what's that? There's the Japanese word for, like, the, like, Pacific Rim, what those things are. Kaiju?
Mechs.
Yeah, kaiju.
Well, there's kaiju and
Kaiju.
there's mechs. Which one are you talking? Because
I
Pacific
think
Rim
it's-
also has mechs.
Yeah, I think I'm more thinking of, like, the mechs, like the big suit.
The suit-
Basically, iron, like, basically it's like Power Rangers, like it.
Yeah, you're thinking about mechs. You're thinking about
Yeah.
auto mechs.
So, like,
Yeah.
they've created these, like, sentient, like, mechs that doesn't need a person to, like, be inside of it to work it. It works itself. And they have, like
Voltron.
yeah, very much like that. And they have, like, risen to, like, basically being like deities. But they all have their own personalities, but they all kind of, like, hate each other. And now it's spurred on these, like, factions of different people that believe in these different mech gods, and they fight all the time in space. Yeah, that's
So like
I'm trying to make this work.
a polytheistic Gundam god situation.
Basically, they're like Gundam gods, and they're fighting over, like, think like very much Greek mythology, how they were always fighting each other and, like, get mad at each other for shit.
Yeah.
Except
That's exactly
there is no one person in charge of it. They're fighting for who's in charge of it.
Oh, so they're trying to find out who's going to be the Neo Rocket God King.
Yeah.
Basically, yep.
Mm.
Okay.
I'm just like imagining a giant mecha like Artemis, Diana, like
Yeah.
Yes, very that. Like,
Yep. I love it.
obviously that's where my mind goes. I don't have a favorite in the Greek pantheon or anything like that. Nope.
Mecha Zeus and Mecha Poseidon and yeah.
I love
Can
it.
get bent. They
Yeah,
can get
exactly.
bent.
Yeah, bye-bye. No, thank you. No,
I
thank
will not be
you.
a part of their cults.
Okay, Hephaestus is my baby. I love him.
I know. I hate that, like, Hephaestus gets, like, in like weird iterations of the gods, they always get, like, the shaft with, like, they're either, like, really, like weird and like creepy, or like they just go full on, like they make them, like, super, like, scary, and I'm like, that's not Hephaestus. Like,
Honestly,
come on.
it's really interesting, and I'll probably do a Lex talk about it on, like, ancient religions and cults, because
Please.
it's really fucking interesting. Because
Please do.
the issue is that it's not like Christianity. It's not like Judaism, where there is a book and this is what it is, and
Yeah.
we're just interpreting this book differently. It's largely an oral history, and
Yep.
if you were a patron or a priestess of a god that had beef with another god, of course you twisted the stories about that god to make that god look bad. It's super interesting.
Yeah.
It's
I know
also
it is.
super interesting, like in that vein, as we diverge from anime again. But it's also super interesting to me how much overlap there is between all of the different polytheistic pantheons.
Oh yeah,
Like,
absolutely.
And the mythos within them. Like, if you look at Hecate from Greek, she also exists in Egyptian mythology. She just
Yeah.
looks different.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like you can find the synonymous god in almost every polytheistic pantheon for almost every.
Oh yeah, you can compare all, like,
So-
the Norse gods with the Greek gods. Like, they all have their own. It's like they have their god of war. They have, the All-Father is basically the Zeus of Norse mythology. Like,
And particularly, it's interesting when you look at countries that traded together, like
yes,
Greece and things like that, where they genuinely share deities.
Yeah.
Whereas when you look at Norse and Greek, yeah, they have similar concepts, because everything, the whole point of polytheism is, like, everything is ruled over by a different god. So you
yeah,
have that. And it's really interesting when you look at somebody like Balder and Apollo.
yes,
Yes.
exactly.
They are characterized very differently in their myths, but they also have some very similar aspects.
I know. I love that.
Lex,
it's
have
so
you? Are you familiar with Richard Dawkins by any chance, Lex? The author.
Sounds familiar. That sounds very familiar. What did they author?
The author of The God Delusion and several other books.
Yes, I have. He's on my reading list. That's why he sounds familiar.
Yeah. He's also a lecturer, and he touches on the similarities and differences between polytheism and monotheism, and how basically everything's a jip because everything's a rip-off of one thing or another.
Yep.
And it's so fascinating to see how the different deities with their like similarities and like clearly they're the same god, but then have been differentiated just based on the culture of the people who are worshiping that god, and how much that tells us about these like ancient cultures that really only survived via oral tradition, and how much we can be informed about what they believed based on how they interpret these different gods.
Y'all are making my premise, my show, sound so much cooler because of this. Of this discussion that it's spurned.
Really interesting.
I love it. Let's get back so Erin can pitch. So I want to hear about Legendary Twinkle Road. I love this. I can't see what that last word says.
Academy. Yeah, no, I couldn't read it either. I had to like get it big to see like the word on the side. It's another one where it's a terrible font.
Need to have a conversation with the Channel A creators about that too.
Legendary Twinkle Road Academy.
Nicole, you can zoom in on this. Once you've laid the card, you can zoom in on your Roll20 screen and it makes it bigger. For some words it helps. It doesn't always help with the premise cards because their print is so tiny it gets a little
Yeah.
But on the title cards, it really helps, especially because they have it on the side as well. So when you blow it up, you can read it a little bit better. At least I can.
Yeah.
Yeah, the sides are sometimes what I have to go on.
Yeah.
Not
all right.
Go ahead, Erin.
Anyway, so Legendary Twinkle Road Academy. The universe has kind of gone to shit. There is this Twinkle Road is actually like a road of schools that are dotted across different star systems. And these academies train the most elite fighters to try and overthrow the evil, like bureaucracy, sort of like people who have taken over the empire, so to speak, in this Star Wars theme. But they are hidden among the stars, and so the only way to find them is to know where one of the academies is, and you have to follow the Twinkle Road to find the other academies to get into the school to train to be one of these elite fighters.
I like that.
I love that.
Go on.
That's so awesome. I'm having like Kessel Run vibes now. Like, okay.
So, aggressive Angelic Gates. So the Angelic Gates are sort of like the jump points from Cowboy Bebop, where they would go through there, and it's like it's not necessarily hyperspace. It's more like
they're Mass Effect relays.
Kind of, yeah. They were able to, basically the way it works is they were able to find these wormholes, and these, the Angelic Gates act as like door jams. So it keeps that wormhole stable so that you can shoot through it and go to different places in the galaxy. And
they kind of do that in like, they show you that in like Guardians of the Galaxy, how they go through those little portal things too.
Yeah. It's a common concept across.
I love that.
And so basically what happened was the outer planets from solar systems and galaxies outside of our own have been using this technology for eons. But finally somebody came to Earth with it, and they showed Earth, and that was a mistake. And so Earth abused it and tried to go out and colonize these other planets, but that was huge mistake. It led to the apocalypse on Earth, and now Earthlings are also pretty widely hated for their actions against a lot of planets. And
that sounds fair.
so our anime follows the adventures of this group that is trying to not only make amends for the things that Earth has done in the past, they're also trying to, find a place in the galaxy where they can live their lives. But it's really hard because they're persecuted, and Earthlings are usually either thrown in jail if they were military or had anything to do with the government, or they are less than second class citizens, and some end up in really shitty jobs, or they're just on the run. And so this is following a group of not only Earthlings but aliens who are allies to Earthlings, trying to create change and rehabilitate the relationships between Earthlings and the rest of the cosmos.
Love it.
Love it.
I love it.
Love it.
All right. Little Kitty Nova.
All right.
I need to see what this title card is.
Let's go. All right. The fun-loving new anime, the smash hit new anime, Captain Revolution, baby! So, Captain Revolution is a fun-loving anime adventure in a post-apocalyptic space warrior.
In a post-Malone world.
I was like, where are we going with this?
Minus the face tats. Maybe. We'll see what the art direction
No, more
says.
face tats.
Oh yeah, the whole face is just tatted.
Okay, face tats it is. Alright, so, the apocalypse happened on this planet, and they're trying to, Captain Revolution is trying to start a revolution and get everybody
name. That's what the world knows him as, is Captain Revolution.
Captain Revolution, baby.
Yep.
I love it. I love a name that tells you everything you need to know. Captain Planet, Captain Revolution.
Yep, there you go.
Everything I need.
Captain America.
I was just thinking that
tells
too.
you all you need depending on who is in the suit.
Right,
Fair.
Captain America is very nuanced, and we'll talk about that in the comic episode of Let's Talk About It.
Yes, please.
That's the
yes.
That's the revolution's ass, baby. So everyone's trying to scramble for whatever scraps they could get from the apocalypse having taken place, and they are trying to make their way out into the galaxy through no fault of their own, end up fighting their way across the galaxy to try and find a new habitable home.
Gotcha.
Nice.
And Captain Revolution is like their leader.
Leads the way, baby!
You can thank Nathan and Emily for the way we say that now. Like, baby! Like, after everything, that's a...
That sounds very much like a Nathan Gutowski
Yep.
mannerism.
No,
he started saying that, like, that's quarantine, baby! Like, whenever quarantine would get in the way of something, or like, that's quarantine, baby!
What's funny is I've done that for a while, and I've gotten to the point now where I will type it out in a text. Like if I'm saying something like baby, I'll say BAYBEE. Baby.
Yes.
I want Captain Revolution to be an actual baby.
He's not an actual baby. He during the apocalypse, he got exposed to weird radiation, and now he's just stuck in the body of a toddler.
Oh my god.
It's like Boss Baby, where it's like they're intelligent ass babies.
It's like number fucking 5.
Yeah. I love that so much.
God.
He's trying to explain a rocket ship to the scientists and just goes up.
No, he's intelligent. Like, he's just stuck in the body of, like... That's
I know, but I was just imagining...
I love the idea of his, like, right hand when he's presenting, him having to turn to his right hand and be like, up. So he can, like, point to things on the board, like, up. I need ups.
I love it.
Evan, I don't know if he still does this, but he used to, when we went to visit, he used to do this thing where he'd be like, please? But like the way he said it was like, please? And I was like, oh my God, you can have anything you want. Like, just, please?
I can't wait to go to the desert and squish that face.
I know. Okay, so everybody is going to put their vote in the chat.
This is, okay, I didn't expect this one to be hard, but this one's a little hard.
I know. When I picked this premise, I was like, this is like a throwaway premise, unfortunately. Like, I felt like, because I couldn't choose between my stinking cards.
I think because of our tangents, we are now invested in all of them.
Yeah.
We're invested in all of them. Yeah.
Let me know when.
We need all of these to be made now, please, anime creators. Thank you.
Right, like we're Funimation. Are you watching? Right, I'm locked in.
I'm good. Yeah.
Okay, I am as well. Okay. On the count of 3, 1, 2, 3. Oh! I finally won! I'm so excited! Thank you. I love that.
Oh, Nick, make sure you get rid of before you take those 2 premise cards, get rid of the 2 premise cards still in your...
Yeah, I gotta flip them over and do the thing.
Yep.
Not only was I won over by Neo Rocket God, but I was also won over by its spinoff, Neo Rocket Goo.
Goo!
Look, that's where they have to out of the Zeus god. We don't want to talk about that.
No, Neo Rocket Goo is where they have to change the oil because the machinery is just...
In my head, it was like Neo Rocket Goo would have been like, because it's post-apocalyptic, there's only, like, they have to go scavenge for this, like, goo that, like, will help them get off of this post-apocalyptic planet to go find a new place to live.
See, for me, in my
I thought it was
head,
an oil change.
Neo Rocket Goo was sort of like Tartarus, where it's both like an entity.
Oh, yeah. I like that.
Michael and I had the same idea. He says it's the ecchi version. I say it's what comes out of the Zeus god. We're on the same page.
Michael!
How do I take them? What do you gotta do?
You just, right click
and hit take card.
There we go. I figured it out. Yeah. All right. So, get back to 10 title cards.
Tentacles.
And I am the producer now, right?
You are, my darling.
Oh, Mr. Producer.
Okay.
I'm going to grab some more water and turn on my air conditioning. I am sweating.
I was thinking about that, but like even though Zoom apparently is supposed to like block out outside background noise, it doesn't do that well. And it says it does, but it doesn't. And like the air conditioner is literally right next to me. It's like right. So I'm sitting right here. It's like a 1.5 feet away from me. If I turned it on, it'd be so friggin' loud. If it's an actual toddler.
Guys, I'm going to need you guys to really spice this up because all the premise cards I got are really boring.
So. Same. That's how I felt about the last round, too.
Okay, spicy. Got it.
Yeah, you got to bring all the spice. Like, I'm Cajun. I need a lot of spice in my life.
Ah, what did I do?
You did too much.
Oh, you're so bouncy today. I love her. I was
okay.
Like my bonnet came off mid-sleep, but my hair still looks good. I didn't even redo it or anything. So
it looks great, yeah.
I just want you to go on like a secret mission with 2 other women and fight people because you're giving me the Farrah Fawcett, Charlie's Angels vibe.
You know, like it's very much that. Like, yeah.
I love it.
I feel like this anime has definitely been done, so I'm gonna need you guys to give me some, like I said, some fun stuff.
No, I love this. Psychic power school.
Yes.
Love it.
Again, and remember, there are no original ideas. We only have like what is it, like 31 stories from like 31 story like types as far as like Western storytelling is concerned, and they all come from ancient Greece.
There you go. Okay. Psychic powers, cute schoolgirls. I also want to apologize to Roll20 because you can zoom in on the cards in your hand by clicking on it, and I did not realize that. So I apologize. I apologize, Roll20, for saying that you can't, that your accessibility is shitty for blind people, because it's fine right now. Now that I figured out you could do that. And I own my mistakes. I apologize.
Well, now what am I supposed to do with all these torches and pitchforks?
Listen,
says Michael.
I'm pretty sure we can find some other use for those torches.
Oh, I'm just saying, not all of Roll20 is like that. Just this specific thing that was bothering me that I couldn't like zoom out to read what the fuck it said. There's definitely plenty of accessibility issues with Roll20. I'm sorry, guys. I'm like taking forever.
Adding pitchforks pitchforks to the merch store. Got it.
Where would you brand those? Would you just
all right, like what show are we
on the pole?
On the hilt itself.
You know what? Are we branding them for Novi, or are we branding them for one of our shows? That's the question.
It would have to be for Novi, because this is a Novi Studios pitchforks. Stick it to the man.
Novi Studios torches burn down the patriarchy.
Yes. I love that. I love that for us.
+1.
I literally managed to get a card that had the word cute in it, so I'm excited about that.
Aww.
Nika, nika, nee.
All right, Erin.
All right, super dimensional Tsugasa Plus. They are beings that have come from another world, another dimension, and they are trying to pass as schoolgirls. However, they have these wings that they have to hide that are made of different elements of their own psychic powers. So it will be like a radiation, and like if they stop thinking about hiding their wings, they will have some sort of effect on the world around them. So like if one of them has like the ability to control minds, like that's how they would fly. And if that wing hits somebody, they now can control that person's mind, and that person has lost control of themselves.
I love it.
That's the show.
No, I love it, because first of all, when you were like psychic wings, immediately like my mind gave me visions of like Psylocke and
yes,
like very much that energy, loving that, and all yes. Mm-hmm.
I love it.
Love that for us.
Flex.
So that's me. Psycho Garden Strike. Similarly to Erin, my premise is an alien race, and they are plant people, which is so like they were brought back from a space mission. Like we this at this point Earth has perfected long distance travel, and they're not being gross cosmic colonizers. They were just like, no, let's take a sample of these plants so we can like study it and blah blah blah. They didn't know that those plants that they took were going to grow into people.
Whoa!
And so what happened was the plants that they took spread their spores and were able to germinate on Earth in a way that actually gave them bigger bodies, because before they came to Earth, they kind of stayed mostly plant-like. Like some of them had like like personable shapes. Like some of the flowers had like face looking shapes and like very like Alice in Wonderland when she was in the garden.
Yeah.
But none of them had like proper bodies. But coming to Earth, something about Earth's atmosphere allowed them to fully develop. So before they only communicated telepathically, but now they have like speech, and now their psychic powers are getting bigger and wilder. Some of them are experiencing telekinesis. Some of them are able to create psionic blasts. Some of them are able to sense and influence emotion. And so they all have these neat, crazy psychic powers based on what flower they are. And so
I love that.
It's called Psycho Garden Strike because it's now their plan to kind of take over the world. And not in a, humans need to die kind of way, but humans aren't respecting the Earth that gave us the life that we now have and gave them their life. We have to change things.
I love that.
They're kind of like surreptitiously trying to change things because another part that all of them were able to develop, evolutionary protections, they can like alter your perception of them. So like psychically, when you're looking at them, you don't see their actual visage because some of them like are like really green. Some of them have beautiful purpley, like they're flowery. They're like poison ivy to the nth degree.
Yeah. More says kudzu people form.
Not kudzu grass. Oh my god! But yeah, so like that's
I love it.
Psycho Garden Strike.
I love it.
I love how political this game is today. It's great.
Yes.
I'm in a mood, bitch.
I know, right? All right, my darling Nova.
All right, so Code Classroom Princesses. In a kingdom far, far away, there is a king and a queen, and they had 5 daughters, all of whom are princesses. And they needed to be homeschooled in some way. So, the king's advisor ended up having to be the teacher, basically.
Okay.
And these princesses were born with psychic powers. So all they do during the entire school day is fuck with the advisor in any which way they can. Because he does not have powers and they do, and they think it's very funny.
I love it.
So it's very cute. Slice of life, just fun comedy.
Yeah.
We love that. We need that.
Very, very slapstick. Very,
kind
very
of like
cutesy.
Psyche K. I don't remember the full name of that anime, but the anime with the boy with the pink hair and the antenna, and he has like every single psychic power.
Mm-hmm.
Love that.
Yep, that is Code Classroom Princesses.
I love it.
Yeah.
That's so cute.
Love it.
Okay, so mine's kind of like cutesy as well, obviously, but like not. So happy crystal cuties. So we're doing plural on that. Happy Crystal Cuties is about a group of schoolgirls who are on a field trip to like a nature park, and they get separated from the larger group of their class because they saw something down this path, like it was like a flash of light. And so they find themselves at like a cave, and there's always that one, which is definitely my personality. There's always that one friend that's like, well, let's all go in. Of course we're going in. Come on, don't be chicken. Like that kind of person. That's so me.
Or if you're in our friend group, you've got both Nicole and I doing that. So
I know, yeah.
Up to you.
And so I was like, yeah, like that one friend is like, I dare you all to go in there with me. Like, let's go. So they all go in.
Meanwhile, I'm over here like, what if this is a sacred space?
Yeah.
We'll be respectful.
Yeah, leave nothing but footprints. They go into this cave, and as they're walking, they end up like the ground beneath them kind of crumbles down. Not a far drop, but a good enough drop that they end up in this like interesting little hole. And they're looking around, and there's a bunch of different colored crystals, and they're like, "Ooh, let's touch them!" Of course. So they each touch their own, a different colored crystal, whatever calls to them. And because they can hear them singing, like each of the crystals that they go to are kind of like singing to them in this like weird way. And so when they touch the crystal, they each come away with a different type of psychic power. So like kind of like what Lex was saying before, like one of them is an empath. One of them is like just specifically telekinesis, like moving things with the mind. Another one is just a mind reader. Another one is like can actually create like a beam of light that comes out of their head, like psionic ability. And they're like, oh my God, what do we do now? Like we have these abilities, like how do we do it? And they literally don't do anything except for like just really adorable like stuff around their house, or anytime there's bullies at their school, they use their powers against the bullies, or like they don't want to do their chores, so they use their power to like do the chore or get out of doing the chore. So like same thing, like slice of life, very cutesy, but yeah, that's how they got their powers, through like a weird little field trip into a cave that they found.
That's like,
Love it.
That's so funny because that reminds me of H2O.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you know H2O!
I do, of course I know H2O. Yo, first of all, one of the reasons that I started watching originals and like when was because the chick that plays Haley was on H2O, and I love her.
Both of them, both Haley and Rebecca.
Yeah, and yes, I love it so much. I love H2O. We love a mermaid show, honestly.
Mike glancing around nervously. Did you ever watch the Netflix like spin-off like continuation called Mako Mermaids?
No, but it was like on my list. I was thinking about it.
Actually, like it's clearly for like young kids, but it's good. Like I like it. And also, like Kai Ramruin plays the lead because it centers around him. Like they have a merman, and we get not created mermaids, but we get born mermaids because so like he was turned into a merman, and they're like, what the fuck? And so all of the natural mermaids have to like 3 of the natural mermaids have to give themselves legs for the first time and like try to like take his powers away. It's really good. It's really funny.
I can't, Emily. That is so accurate, though. Like if you liked H2O, you're bi now. I don't make it.
If you drink seltzer, you're a psychopath. Seltzer by itself? What is happening? What are the decisions you're making, Michael?
Like, is there vodka in it? Gin in it? Is it at least flavored? Like, did it sit next to some oranges for a minute?
Did you waft a lemon over this seltzer?
I love this so much. All right, so everybody is going to type their number that they want to vote for into the chat. Let me know when you're locked in.
I'm good.
Done.
Okay, I'm ready.
And on the count of 3, 1, 2, 3.
Oh, we got a tie.
Oh no, we got another tie.
You know what to do, chat. Get in the comments.
Oh my gosh. Get in those comments, chat.
Chat, help us.
Tell us who win. So Erin, Nicole's premise is number 1. Erin's premise is number 2. My premise is number 3. And Nova's premise is number 4.
Let's go, chat. Let's give them a second, see if they can catch up.
Yeah, there's that whole lag.
There is a lag.
Itty bitty.
I would say give it about a minute.
More says Nova's.
More.
Well, the tie right now is between mine and Lex's, but
yes, the tie is, I don't know why I gave everybody's. Yes, the tie is between 1 and 3. So
between 1 and 3. So it's
ones or threes in the chats, please.
Seltzer alone, yuck. Yes, more seltzer alone, yuck. Just out of curiosity, how long are we doing this? When are we going till 3?
I think this was supposed to go till 2, and then Lasers and Feelings started at 3? Or maybe I'm
No, the next one is the reoccurring, the new one that Lane is DMing with 2 members from Legends and 2 members from City and Snow are playing in a recurring game.
Nathan.
All right, Lex wins.
Until 3.
Lex is the winner because more and Emily have spoken. I agree, Lex. I voted for Lex. Lex's is way better than mine. I'm just saying. I want to see these like dope ass like garden beautiful creatures.
Honestly,
like that.
At this point now, I might draw them. Like,
I know. Oh, I need that in my life, and I need you to cosplay as well. Like, I need that.
I'm already building an autumnal Poison Ivy cosplay.
Yes.
Listen.
I love it.
So we're doing like the bodice with like, orange, yellow, and gold and red.
Listen.
So you're just like describing my exact color palette. So
yeah, same. I have my color palette is autumn. Like
I fucks with an autumnal color palette. Like as much as I love the like 80s vibrant moments that I do, I love an autumnal color palette, especially blonde hair. Like it looks really good when I have blonde.
That's why I wanted to get married in October, and my whole color scheme was yellows, oranges, reds. Like that was my whole thing. Oh, love it. I love it.
Yeah. I mean, I did the same. We had a wedding in October so that I could have orange flowers.
I was like flipping them for you, Lex.
I was over here just talking.
How many? I used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can count. All right, make sure we get back up to 10. What are you doing?
Like this background behind me that the chat can't see, but like these trees were supposed to be gold, and I had it customized so that they would be the copper instead of the gold.
Greedy. Okay, so everyone's got their 10 title cards. And so we are going till 3, right?
Yeah.
Well,
okay, so
we're going till like 2:30, and then you announce our.
Oh yeah, and then I got to announce the winner of the Novi specifically dice tray.
Yeah.
Because like in the rules, when there are 4 players, everyone should get the chance to be producer twice. So we are starting back at the top of the order with Lex as producer.
Oh, you know what I hate about this? I now have 4 premise cards that I won.
So now you have to keep up with how many you've won.
I have to keep up with which ones I won. Although I guess it doesn't matter which ones I won as long as I have the count correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just matters that you keep the ones that you just drew separate from the ones that you won.
Yes.
Right. Bitch, what?
You see what I mean? Like you got to get super close because you can't. But apparently, if you click on it,
I just clicked on it. I got a card that says premise, character, producer. Like what?
I don't know what that means.
I'm throwing.
Yeah, you can draw a different. Yeah.
While you're figuring out your premise, by the way, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real fast.
Yes, go.
That's your.
Go piss, girl.
That's so weird that the.
And let me go get another cup of coffee.
Yes.
Premise card. Ooh, can you refill me?
Would you like?
Yes, please.
Okay.
The chat can't see this, but Nova's gonna like come through my door, like which is right behind me now. I switched my desk setup around so I could like have a better with this new camera, I did not like my desk setup, so I switched it.
Stop! Oh my god, I hate this and I love this and I think this is what I'm gonna do, but let me look at the other ones. It's the way that these two cards were put next to each other. Like, I just drew them and it put these two cards next to each other.
And the way that it did it
I'm gonna look at the other cards. I'm gonna give them a fair shake, but like, I think this is what we're doing.
That's fair.
Okay. Let me go back.
Oh, Emily says y'all go until 2:50, then 10-minute break. All right, so like around 2:45 is when I'll do the giveaway then, and then we can have our outros.
Why is Emily singing this kiss in chat?
This kiss.
It's criminal.
Nova's gonna be so mad at us.
No, okay, wait. Actually, Emily and I had this conversation yesterday, so she sent me a TikTok video of a girl streaming on Twitch that was like whole ass singing a full on song, like a Broadway song. I can't remember which specific song, but I'm pretty sure it was a show tune. And it was from Les Mis. And Emily's like, this girl can do this, but Nova yells at me if I even hum. And I was like, you know what? I've seen other Twitch streamers singing like actual songs and also playing music in the background.
Losing their entire Twitch channel.
Wait, what?
They get a chance to lose their entire Twitch channel if they get copyright strikes.
Okay, but like I feel like on a stream, we'll have this conversation. I feel like on a stream,
we'll talk about it later. But copyright law is weird, especially when it comes to music. So if you change certain notes or you up the pitch, you up the key of the whole thing, it's no longer the same thing, and you don't get in as much trouble.
Like I could understand physically playing a song on your say you've got Spotify on in the background while you're playing Minecraft, which is what I've seen before on Twitch. That I feel like is one thing. But if you're just a Twitch streamer and like something in your game triggers you to be like to sing a couple bars of a song, I feel like that's not that big of a deal. So like
also in copyright law, you can use up to I think it's like 30 seconds of a song without.
Oh yeah, she's right. It was Suddenly Seymour. Now it was, and I remember. Oh, speaking of Suddenly Seymour, have y'all seen? I cannot remember her name. From Pose.
Oh yes, MJ Rodriguez.
MJ Rodriguez,
and she played Audrey, and she killed it.
Oh, the video of her singing "Suddenly Seymour" with whoever the actor was that played Seymour. I lost my fucking mind.
Yeah,
she was fucking phenomenal.
She did incredibly well.
Oh my god, I lost my goddamn mind.
I was surprised that I liked it as much as I did, not based on her acting, because I knew her acting would kill it.
Yeah.
But they had to lower the songs for her register.
Yeah, to give it...
They lowered the songs for her. Not a whole lot.
It was just like one key down, I think.
I think it was either like a half a step or a whole step. It wasn't like they dropped it like 3 octaves, but like she did incredible.
Oh my god, I was living for it.
Also, to address Emily's comment, no, it's not just YouTube, it's Twitch. It's against TOS to play or sing copyrighted material.
Yeah. There was a concert given on, there was a concert that streamed on Twitch, and they had to, they covered up the music that was being played. And what was funny about it is, and I can't remember what band it was, but this was the band that had gone, that had lobbied so hard to make copyright law around music and streaming so much more stringent, and they had their shit overwritten because of their fuckery. And I think that's
right. I'm gonna cut into us a little bit because Emily is very right that we've lost the thread on the game.
Yeah. And I have the premise. I have the premise here. It is Cthulhu Mythos fan service.
Yes.
The original one that I was thinking, and these cards were put right next to each other, was cross-dressing fan service. And then I was like, you know what? I don't think I have cards for that.
Right. So I'm gonna have to censor my pitch. Just
Okay, I need to know what the hell Cthulhu mythos is. Like, what is that?
So cosmic horror. So
okay.
think, God, I am loath to say this name, but think Lovecraft. Think Lovecraft Country.
Okay.
Think, just these like cosmic horror is very much about like it's either otherworldly or ancient horror.
Gotcha. Okay. Thank you for that. That makes sense.
It's like old deities, old trapped, not old as in like mummies, because that's not cosmic. But
No, I totally get you now. I like it.
Hellboy. Hellboy is another good example. So the kind of stuff that Hellboy fights is usually like Cthulhu, like cosmic horror stuff.
Gotcha. I genuinely don't know.
Sweet Prince. Just Sweet Prince.
Yep.
I love it.
Cutie.
The word kitty involving fan service, y'all know what that means.
See, but I don't. Now I'm confused.
Think of synonyms for kitty.
Okay, never mind. I thought that's where we were going, but I wasn't sure.
Kitty, Fanny, there's a lot of words for it.
First of all, more. I fucking love Hellboy. More. I love you so much.
Hellboy's incredible. I love
She
him.
literally says, I fucking love Hellboy, which is, whenever moms curse, it freaks me out still. I don't know why.
I'm gonna be that mom. I'm gonna curse so much.
I don't know that I've ever heard Julia not swear. Where do you think Emily gets it?
That's fair.
So.
Hold on. I'm not ready.
Never mind. It's okay.
I have to add one more punchy card.
Ultra D.
I'm gonna censor my.
You bitch.
Look, you gave me a tentacle monster and fan service.
You're welcome. Cthulhu good. Thought he was a cosmic horror. Turns out I'm a cosmic whore. Okay. Let me know when you're ready, Nikki.
Yes, let's do this.
Okay. Giant maid lingerie.
I didn't even look at your cards yet. That's amazing.
So, our premise is Sweet Charity meets Maid Cafe meets Cosmic Horror. Kind of a la Devil is a Part-Timer. So you have these, like, cosmic horror beasts that are, like been stripped of their station by the new gods and deities. And so now they have to live normal lives, and they, discover the internet, and they discover what people have thought about them and the things that they want from them. And so they say, we're gonna open a maid cafe. And so you have these giant cosmic horrors. You have Cthulhu. You have a Lich King. You have all of these horrible, like giant spider creatures, just giant things that you would never think anybody would want to serve them food, let alone look at them. And they're running a whole fucking maid cafe. And so it's just slice of life of these former deities and horrors trying to navigate regular life and having a job and bills. But yeah, that's giant maid lingerie.
So much.
When I first read that, I thought of a 300-foot tall Cthulhu.
Yes.
In maid lingerie.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the premise.
That's the point. That's it. That's the whole thing.
That's the image in my head. Perfect. Got it.
think of a beholder wearing like 301s on all of its eyes, and just this skimpy little thing just kind of hugging the bottom of it, because it doesn't really have anything going on. It's a beholder. They reproduce asexually, but people are gross. That's things they can do with those eye stalks.
Oh god, I can't. Okay.
All right. So Sweet Prince is very centered on Cthulhu themselves. So it's pretty much just Cthulhu goes around the entire world and appeals to their fans. So, like a pop star would, they go on tour. And it's just getting barraged with fans and like thousands and thousands of fans as they fill up stadiums full of people while they go on tour, and then they eat their souls.
Whoa. I was not expecting that last part.
I was hungry. Leave him alone.
Yeah, Cthulhu gets hungies.
So Cthulhu is the Sweet Prince?
Yeah,
like
that's the Sweet Prince, yes.
I love that.
Hi, Sappy.
So cute. So, dynamite kitty heart eyes. I don't know. I literally just... It's great that there's actually a cat in our Zoom chat right now. Like, perfect timing, kitty. Persephone knew.
Loves the camera. She's a cam whore.
She doesn't love the camera loves her, and she's just giving it.
Does. Oh, she's so cute. I can't.
I feel like the animals, there's a new puppy coming home, so now they're being extra clingy.
Listen, last night when you sent me that text, I was like losing my mind. I showed Nova and we were like,
there's a new puppy?
She'll be coming home on Tuesday.
Okay, so now just explain the name thing to me, because there was a slash and I was like, but which one is it? Or is it both?
Well, it's still in under consideration, under review. But right now her name is Mochi.
I like that. That's
you have to meet them and like feel their energy. Like,
yeah, we met her last night. She's really chill. She's like basically Tolly Jr., so it'll be perfect.
Love that.
So right now it's between Liara and Fenris.
Oh, okay.
for her full-time name.
I think Liara.
Yeah.
Because naming her Fenris is saddling her with a lot of baggage. That's like naming your animal Sisyphus. Like, don't do that. Don't do that to them.
I mean, I named my other one Persephone.
Yes, but listen, Persephone not only is the queen of spring, she's the queen of the underworld. Like, she has her bag, bitch. Like,
yeah, agreed.
Either way, Fenris and Liara are going to have this, or Liara, the color is the same, so everything's going to be that nice blue color. Lyrium blue.
I love that. Ooh.
girl. All right, fuck it up.
Okay.
Dynamite Kitty Heart Eyes.
Yes, Dynamite Kitty Heart Eyes. So in this world, Cthulhu has like a competition for who is the most horrible of the horrors. And there are these whispers of this.
It's going to be a thing, but you were like, no, like actually. Okay, got it.
Yeah, no,
I thought you were creating an entity called a whisper, and I was like, tell me everything about what a whisper is.
No, so it reaches Cthulhu's attention that there are whispers of this other horror that people are flocking to and abandoning their love for Cthulhu. And the way that it's like one of those things where it's like the Dread Pirate Roberts situation where all the rumors that get started and they're actually just like the nicest person ever. Like they're not horrible and they're not. So everyone's building it up to be like, this thing is so disgusting and it's so awful and it's going to like destroy and ruin people's lives. And then Cthulhu ends up tracking its name. Its name is Catra, just because I love that name and I love Catra. But
same person, stop it.
So the Cthulhu tracks down throughout the show, is able to track down Catra, and you only get like little glimpses of the eyes. And the eyes, that's where the heart eyes comes from. The eyes aren't giving away anything about what this other horror Catra looks like. You just are getting like visions of their eyes. And so finally Cthulhu tracks Catra down. And it's just this really tiny, adorable, like grumpy cat looking, like, and Cthulhu is like, I don't want to hurt you, and like adopts it as its own.
Yes.
Oh my god.
I love it.
And they rule together, Cthulhu and their Cthulhu, this like giant, horrible thing, and this tiny little adorable grumpy cat.
That's like, what the fuck is his name from He-Man? Oh,
Skeletor?
Skeletor and the puppy?
Yes.
Skeletor and the puppy? That moment. It's that moment.
So that is Dynamite Kitty Heart Eyes. I need to hear about the Ultra
I need to hear about this Ultra D.
Ultra D.
So, Legend
Very
Ultra D combines the horror, eldritch horror, with fan service. So basically, your main character is this very non-binary, radical feminist sort of person.
Yes.
And they summon Cthulhu to help them because they know that a lot of these incel types are very big Cthulhu eldritch horror fanboys. And
Fair.
this non-binary person winds up, like them and Cthulhu wind up becoming, as they develop this relationship throughout the show, wind up becoming lovers.
Yes!
But basically, they convince Cthulhu that all of these incels and like even like Lovecraft himself and all of these people are giving him a bad name. And so they basically just like start making a list, and Cthulhu visits all of these fanboys and they're like, yeah, ooh, Cthulhu. And then Cthulhu brings to life for them whatever is their worst fantasy of doing to someone else.
Ooh, I love that.
So whatever they, like their biggest fantasy of hurting someone else in some sort of way, that's what Cthulhu brings onto them tenfold.
Ooh.
So it's a little bit Death Note-esque.
Period. I love it.
Yeah, so that's Legend Ultra D.
I love this. First of all, can I just say that like we took this very great premise and just fucking ran with it, and it's awesome.
I love it. This is everything that I wanted. This is everything that I
Also, I love Michael's comment in the chat that says, look, I know enough about anime to know that giant maid lingerie would do so well.
Okay.
It would.
Michael, I don't know if you were at your computer when I talked about it, but it would do incredibly well.
Absolutely would.
I love
That
this.
would be number one on Funimation for like a month.
Oh God, I love this so much. Okay, so this is gonna be hard. This is hard. I hate this one. I don't want to choose.
I'm so ready.
All right, so type it into the chat. And then we're gonna hit enter. Everyone, you said everyone's ready, right?
Yeah.
All right. On count of I know it's so hard. On the count of 3, we're gonna hit enter. 1, 2, 3. Oh, you guys, stop it!
Nicole! They went for. Wait, can we just have a moment? Can we have a moment where, like, let's recognize that, like, half of the people in here went for wholesome over horny. That's so good. I'm so proud of you guys. I'm so proud.
I can't. I went for horny. I went the opposite of what my premise was.
Went for horny and they went for wholesome.
Which tracks? I'm just gonna say.
I'm the one making the dirtiest jokes, so I don't know how I went for wholesome, but
I don't know either, but it's amazing. I'm here for it.
It's because
I'm
you're
here.
not into maid tattoos. That's what it is. You just
I'm here for it.
subject to the premise of a maid.
yeah, I mean, maid cafes are a little objectifying for my tastes. Like, I mean, like, sex work, of course, do what you want to do. Like, I don't blame you for that, but I don't know.
There's definitely a conversation to be had there. Like, it's the same thing with, like, harem animes for me. Like, I only watch harem animes if they are reverse harem, a la or on High School Host Club, or they're gay. Like, that's it.
That's fair.
Especially because the dudes that lead harem animes are always so goddamn mediocre. Like,
can we talk about Tenchi Muyo and how Nova got me watching Tenchi Muyo, and I had to stop. Like, I think we got through most of the first season and about to start the second season, and I was like, I can't watch this anymore because I don't fucking understand why all these women, aside from the mother-daughter duo, aren't fucking each other and want to be with each other, because Tenchi is high-key the most boring ass bland, like, what is so great about fucking Tenchi that y'all want his dick that bad? Like, no.
No, Tenchi is awful, which is why, like, both of our go-to was fucking Tenchi.
Which is why you don't watch it for Tenchi. You watch it for everybody else.
Yeah, that's my issue. Like, there's so many animes that have amazing characters outside of their main character, but, like, that's why I can't watch Black Clover, because Asta gets on my last goddamn nerve. Like, he is the epitome of a shonen protagonist, and I cannot handle it.
I can't do what they like. Yeah, there are amazing other characters in harem animes, but I see enough of women getting with mediocre, like, amazing women getting with mediocre men in real life. I don't want that in my anime. I need, like, that's fucking hard agree.
I have only seen a handful of harem animes that I care for. Straight harem animes that I care for. And the ones that I like are the ones where the dude doesn't really mean to. Like, he's not, like, leading these girls on. He's just, like, a genuinely good dude and, like, develops a relationship with these girls. And it's like, oh, wait, we want to be romantic with you. And he's like, I don't want to hurt any of you. How do I decide? Like, those.
I like that.
That's
that premise. Yeah, that premise.
I like that. Okay. So we are second round for Nova as producer starting now. So Nova, pick your.
Before we start, I wanted to
premise.
before we start, I wanted to tell everybody about a reverse harem anime because we've been talking about reverse harem anime and Greek and like polytheism. There's a reverse harem anime that I love that is based on what was a mobile game called Kanigami no Asubi.
I've heard of that.
It's so good.
I've never watched it, but I've heard that name talked about in anime circles.
Yes, Kanigami no Asubi is a reverse harem anime where this human girl is plopped into this school with a bunch of different gods. You have Balder, Loki, Dionysus, Hades. You have the water and moon spirits from Japanese mythology. You have Thoth. You have Anubis. You have Zeus is the one who like heads it up. It is really, 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 really good. And the whole premise is that like these gods have fallen out of touch with humanity, and the point is to get them like back in touch with humanity.
Oh my god, it was like this was made for me.
I know.
Izzy is probably the reason I know what this, I've heard of this before because as my sibling, they've told me about animes and I know Izzy is like the go-to person in my head when I think about have they watched this anime, because that's definitely, Izzy, you definitely told me about this anime at one point throughout our lives and I was like, I don't know why I didn't watch it. Is it on like YouTube or Crunchyroll or?
Last time I checked, it was on Hulu. I don't know if it's still on Hulu, but it is also on Crunchyroll.
Okay, I'm gonna find this because I need to watch it.
Also, I love that the more that I learn about you, the more that we just have so much in common.
Yes. Okay.
It is now Nova as producer.
Give us that premise, baby.
Give me that sweet, sweet premise.
Alright. Premise card drawing 5. Alright, let's see what we get. Alright, ooh.
Oh, the chat can see. I can't tell from here. It's too small.
Yep. I'm gonna do giant robots fighting to classical music.
No, I have ideas. I have ideas in my head, but I don't know if my cards will fit that.
I don't know. I'm gonna make my shit fit. Like I have an idea.
I do too.
I can't.
Not them literally just taking the death part of Death Note. So I have one of my cards. I don't care if you'll know this. One of my cards is Death, and it is literally just they cropped Note out of the Death Note title. Like it is literally just from the Death Note title.
Yeah, I remember having that card last time in my deck for sure, and I remember being like, that looks oddly familiar. The way they have the Death card in that, it's the same font. They definitely did that. I'm just kidding. I can't.
God.
My car. I didn't have it. I have ideas for what this could, like an actual anime based off of this could be, but like none of my cards like could fit what my idea would be. So I'm just working with what I got now. Does that say gorilla? I love it.
Yes, it does say gorilla. Sorry.
I put this premise together, and I don't even have pieces for it.
That was my first one. Like, I didn't have shit for that first one.
Yeah, same.
Or the second one, really. Now I want to watch Kanigami no Asobi.
Me too. I think I'm gonna go watch that when I'm not on the live stream. Like,
I have to catch up on Falcon and Winter Soldier when we're done.
Listen,
I'm like 2-3 episodes behind.
I feel like though Marvel, like I haven't seen the last episode, and so this is going to be like no spoiler talk for anybody in the chat who hasn't seen everything. But I feel like this and WandaVision both were done so well. Like both of them, the first couple of episodes, you're like, this is kind of slow. I don't know. And then like episode 3, like they kick the fuck
all of a sudden it just like bam. Okay, we're doing this.
I didn't have the slow complaint with WandaVision.
Me neither.
I didn't have that complaint because I really enjoyed the fact that they were like, no, we need to build this up a little bit and tell you what's going on. Because there's been a lot of consequences for a lot of shit that has happened.
Yeah.
Especially with WandaVision, because with WandaVision, it was slow because it was allowing us to be in Wanda's mind.
Yeah.
And having that global vision of what was going on, we were first transported into Wanda's mind and into Wanda's perspective.
We were given WandaVision.
Yes! 100%!
Yeah, like
follow. Thank you for following Grandmother Wolf.
Oh, thanks for that follow.
Welcome. I hope you have a good time.
I know we've had this conversation. Erin and Lex and I have had this conversation in our group chat about how Lex is not a big fan of Anthony Mackie and Sebastian Stan, which I get. I get your reasoning and all that stuff.
Walk it back. It's not that I'm not a fan.
Okay.
I think they are incredibly skilled and talented actors. I do not trust them as people.
Got you. Okay.
We'll get into that on Lex Talk About It when we talk about comics and adaptations and stuff. Well, let's focus back.
Let's focus back on some Channel A.
Channel A. All right.
Fighting to classical music.
Can I just say that, like, I don't even necessarily need a pitch for Chronicle Memories because I'm fucking in. Like, I just like the game already. Like,
yeah.
All right, Nova, this is your show, babe.
Give it to me, baby.
All right. So this is a story about a small group
in my head.
A small group of 3 friends who are sitting in front of their television and they are watching the Anime History Channel.
Interesting.
And on the Anime History Channel is a segment called Chronicled Memories. And it is all of the major boss fights from anime series along all times set to classical music.
Interesting.
So, and they're kind of dissecting those battles like Mystery Science Theater 3000.
Nice. Ooh, I just had a great picture of that in my head. I love that image.
Mm-hmm.
That is not what I thought that was going to be, but I love what it is. I'm excited.
Yeah.
That sounds dope. Okay. Burning Sword Fist Arena. It is.
Sorry.
It's okay.
This could go so many directions. Let's hear about these burning swords and fisting arenas.
I'm so glad the stream can't see the face I just made. Oh my god!
However, if your sword is burning, you should see a doctor.
If your sword is... Y'all, can I just say that, like, I don't... Normally, that's where my mind immediately goes, but I did not go there when I was putting this together and reading it out. Until I said it out, until I actually read the words out loud. Like, in my head, it did not go there, but now it is.
So does this one also fit under the fan service premise as well?
Right.
Okay, so Burning Sword Fist Arena. You can't. Is oh God. So basically what this place is, this arena, it's called the Burning Arena, but like the sword fist part is just like what people, you can either do hand to hand or you can do weapon.
Okay, I was like, are these burning swords like fist swords?
No, it's called the Burning Arena, and the sword fist comes in because you can either choose.
So there's like that flash between sword / fist.
Yes.
Emily,
yes.
Emily, it is not fist arena. It is specifically fisting arena. That is what she said, and that is what is happening. I can't.
So imagine it like, so where Nova's was like people watch it, it's these kids watching like a masterpiece time, whatever 3000, I can't say words. This is like very much like a Ready Player One like video game type of situation where you're playing in this virtual world. Called the Burning Arena. Your only options for your characters to play as your avatars, if you will, and you can choose the sword or the fist, are composers. So, like, if you're playing as Beethoven because Beethoven was deaf. Beethoven leads more towards like hand-to-hand combat because his vision is sharper. Or like, you know, there are so like think about like the different composers throughout history, and like they each have their own kind of vibe, especially with like the music that they've composed. Like Mozart, totally a sword guy. Like Mozart wants to fight with swords. Like, so that's kind of what it is. Like you choose your avatar in this video game world in the Burning Arena is a classical composer. So that's it. Different units. Do you want the sword or the fist? Listen, it wasn't supposed to be that way until I read it out loud.
Oh, Potato Farm, welcome. We are playing a game called Channel A, in which we all are like making up anime bullshit. Have fun.
Yeah, so Channel A is a game where they give you these cards that you see in the pitches. Each of us gets to be the producer a couple times, and we choose the premise. And based off of those two top cards, the premise cards, we have to use our pretty title cards to come up with a TV show, an anime TV show. Nicole, who's the fist guy?
Like says my ex.
Well, I was responding to, Emily said, okay, but who likes the fist?
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm thinking about.
Moving on.
Anyway, yeah, so that's Channel A, Potato Farm, is we come up with anime TV shows to pitch, and then we all vote for which one's our favorite that's going to get made into an anime show. So, welcome.
In the event that the four of us tie in who we vote for, we throw it to the chat, and you guys get to vote on who actually wins.
I know who you are, Potato Farm, but I didn't want to call you out as, like, your real name, Miranda, unless you wanted to be called out as your real name. So, I knew that Miranda was Potato Farm, or Potato Farm is Miranda.
I did not know that Potato Farm.
Oh, okay. I thought you knew that. Yes. Hi, Miranda. We love you. I didn't want to use real names unless you were comfortable with that. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't want to, like, be weird.
People weird about their real life name and internet thing.
Brotato Farm is totally their real name in the Twitch circle.
Yes. All right. As Emily would say, back to the thread. Erin, what is your anime TV show?
All right, so Gorilla Hero Stars. People make giant mechs that are like, think like King Kong type. Like if you saw the new Kong versus Godzilla, there's a giant mecha Zilla. So these are Mecha Kongs. However, they are not used for destruction. They are used for coordinated fight choreo dance battles set to classical music. And yeah, that's it. That's the show.
Stop it! I'm in. I'm just picturing like step it up and like with like
literally just mechs dance battling is everything.
That's it. That's the show.
Fantasia. It's Fantasia meets King Kong.
Yeah. Meets Step It Up.
That's incredible.
Or Step Up, whatever the fuck that movie's called with Channing Tatum and Jenna Dewan.
That's the first Step Up.
Step Up, yes.
Step Up is a whole series.
I'm in. I've never seen those movies.
That's to me, and that brings us Pansy Story, Overdrive.
Ooh.
There's a colon. We're getting fancy up in here.
I love Pansy's story. Let's just say
Panzer, not Pansy.
Oh, I thought you said Pansy.
I might have said Pansy.
You totally said Pansy.
Yeah, I thought you said Pansy.
Not me saying a slur on live. No, but Panzer Story, Overdrive.
Okay.
And so this is an anime based on a mobile game. And the premise is that they have downloaded the brain patterns, the brain patterns, the music, the knowledge from these classical composers into giant mechs. And the way they fight is that they use their sonatas, their arias, they use all of these things in order to either attack or create weapons to attack. So he'll bring his hands together and start like Moonlight Sonata will start, and you'll have this giant like crescent moon scythe come out by it, and like so it's very that. And so that's the premise, is that you have these semi-sentient mechs fighting for who is truly the greatest composer, whose music is the dope.
Ooh. So the music creates the weapon.
Creates the weapon.
I love that.
Used as the weapon itself. Like, say you have a huge sonic blast of fucking Tchaikovsky and his fucking cannons in his.
Yeah.
Can I ask what weapon would Ride of the Valkyries inspire?
An actual Valkyrie. No, I'm just kidding.
So Ride of the Valkyries, first of all, musical notes develop into wings on the back of this mech. And then they receive a broadsword and a short sword.
Yes!
Yes.
I'm in. I'm fucking in. Okay.
Fucking A. Love it.
I love that so much. Okay, so here is the part.
I just saw Emily's comment. Step the fuck up
is the second one. I don't even think they got creative with it. I think they're just literally step up 1, 2, 3, 4. Like they just numbered them.
Some of them have like colons in their title. But
yeah. Like the Bring It Ons do. Yeah. Oh God, the things they make franchises boggle my mind. All right, so everyone's going to put the number in the chat of which show they want to be made.
I just want it known that this is such a hard vote for me. Like,
these have all been, I feel like we've all been really on point today, and I'm proud of us.
We've been killing it.
Yeah, like all of these could 100% be animes that we would watch.
Oh, yeah.
All right, everyone locked in?
Yep.
Locked and loaded.
All right, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh! Yes, Lex! Yo, it was such a toss-up between Lex and Erin's. Like, I can't.
Yes.
I was losing my damn mind. Like, I don't know what to pick. I wanted both of them so bad.
Same, but Ride of the Valkyries sold it for me.
Yeah, Ride of the Valkyries was amazing.
I think so too. I think that's what did it for me.
Honestly,
was when you described it.
I got so nervous when Erin started describing hers with the mechs. I was like, oh no, we were of one mind again. Oh no, again.
All right, let's make sure we get up to the 10 title cards.
Oh yeah, I need to get rid of my premise card.
Speed round for the what it would be. This would be the last 2, but
yeah, these would be the last 2.
We're at 21.
Well, we don't really have time though. Maybe
yeah, no, we go until
one more.
No, we go until 2:50 is what Emily said.
No, because we need a break, and we still need to announce the
babe.
Right, so we're going until 2:50. She's going to. Well, we're like
2:40. Like 2:45.
45, and then she'll announce, and then we'll go for break.
We've got 20 minutes until I was gonna like stop us so we could do our like outros and then I'll do the giveaway.
Yeah, around it, I think we can do 2 and 10.
We just have to not go on a tangent. Really, that's it. As long as we stay focused on the game, we will get through these last 2.
Yeah, exactly. So that is.
So I'm going to go ahead and put on the Emily stage manager hat, and when we start to go on a tangent, I'm going to bring us back in.
Thanks, babe.
Okay, Nova, that was your premise, or that was Lex's premise? Okay, so then it's me.
So it's you.
All right.
All right, I don't care if you guys know what cards I have so much, but I just drew Airman Academia, and I've been watching Legend of Korra.
Yes!
Basically Legend of Korra right now.
It's Tenzin!
Tenzin is Airman Academia, and I'm dead. I love that.
All right, we're going to go with Travel Between Worlds.
Okay.
Mascot Girls.
Okay.
I don't know why, but that's what I chose.
Right.
Travel Between Worlds, Mascot Girls. And go.
Ooh, Harajuku.
Sailor Moon.
That is clearly what that logo is.
100%.
Oh, yeah.
That is Sailor Moon with the sailor dropped. So it is Travel Between Worlds, Mascot Girls. I don't have shit for this.
Just throw some cards together and then make it up as you go. That's what we all do every time.
100%.
One Piece Bandit dolls? Okay.
Yeah, I'm working with it.
Okay. I'm here.
Oh, God, it's so hard to get these on, like, centered. And I'm like, my fucking OCD brain, like, wants them all to be, like, in a row. It's the best I can do without wanting to cry. All right, so One Piece spinoff, yes. All right, everyone's ready?
Yes.
All right, so Travel Between Worlds, Mascot Girls is the premise. My show is called The Next Harajuku Moon Idol. So basically, it's kind of like picture Miss America or like Miss Universe, those like pageant type things, but not gross. Not sexist or any there. It's not. There's no like fucking swimsuit thing. It's basically kind of like a like what's that show? Top. No, not Top Gear. The fashion one. Why can't I think of the name of it? The one that no.
Model?
No.
The one where their designers make it work.
Yeah, that one.
Runway?
Yes, Project Runway. So like it's the moon, right? They live on the moon, and they have it's like all Harajuku culture, and they are these people because it's open to everyone. They are competing to be the next Harajuku Moon idol. And so there are several aspects of the competition. There's the fashion, there's a voice / like acting or like talent thing. There's and it's broadcast throughout the galaxy. And they go on tour to all the different worlds and like play and do their competitions in all these different worlds. And that's like the theme of that particular episode is whatever world they're on. And they're like they're competing to be the next Harajuku Moon idol. That's my premise.
Cool.
All right, Erin.
All right, Team Bunny Girl. So the Bunny Girls, Lex, I saw that face. No one else did, but I did. Team Bunny Girl. The Bunny Girls are these people who almost have like a preternatural, supernatural ability to be entertaining. And so they are kind of all of the hosts for any sort of show. So like Padma Lakshmi, but like more perfect if you can get there. I don't think that's possible, but like, you know. Anyway, they're called Bunny Girls though because they can hop between dimensions. And so they are responsible for keeping kind of the entertainment world afloat in all of the different dimensions.
That's a lot.
Ooh.
Thanks. Oh my God, the pressure.
Yeah. Well, that's why there's a team. There's not just one.
Right.
But yeah. So that's what Team Bunny Girl is about, like them trying to keep everything afloat. Because, you know, obviously, as we've all learned in pandemic, if we don't have entertainment, we will all do horrible things. We will fall into terrible depressions.
Oh, I love that though.
Quick cue. Do they travel between worlds a la the rabbit from Rise of the Guardians, where they and then a hole opens up and they hop through it?
Yeah, basically. Like they have like it's a mix between that and like the Wizard of Oz, where like you tap the shoes together.
Yeah.
So like they like click their heels on the ground and then they are able to be transported.
I love that.
That's cute. That is cute.
All right, Lex, tell us about this. I don't even want it because the words I love.
Dragon Prism Burst.
I'm pretty sure I've heard of this before.
So this particular anime follows our protagonist. Jesus Christ. Follows our protagonist Ami, who thought she was the last of her kind. She's a mascot girl in the sense that people think she's a mascot, but like she is sort of like somewhere between like a dragonborn and like a Yuan-ti. Like she has like more of an animal form, and she can burst into full dragon form. But she finds out that no, it's not that she's the only one. She's just the only one left on Earth. And so she learns how to harness her dragon fire in order to open up portals into other worlds. And so she travels the cosmos to find other people like her.
Oh, I love this. I want to watch it right now. I love it. Okay, Nova, darling, tell us about your show.
We've got One Piece Bandit Dolls. So, The Bandit Dolls are a group of pirates who go from world to world dressing up in onesies of everyone's favorite cereal mascots and robbing banks, robbing government buildings, whatever they can get their hands on, they rob it from world to world. And they do it as everyone's favorite mascots.
Yes.
I like that.
I love that. All right. Is everyone ready?
The Cookie Crisp mascots have an advantage, though.
Yeah. I don't know, Captain Crunch.
Which Cookie Crisp mascot? Because they rebranded and they changed that motherfucker.
They did. Oh, that's right. The original, obviously. I don't know. Captain Crunch could give people a run for their money. That old timey, sailing veteran that he looks like. All right, let's lock ourselves in the chat. Let me know when you're ready.
All right.
I'm good.
Okay.
On the count of 3, we're gonna vote. 1, 2, 3. Lex has done it again.
Lex, you are taking this game. You are like carrying this game away.
Oh my god.
All right. So then
Nice.
Erin now chooses her premise cards.
Yes.
All right. I love this. And this will be the final round for everyone in the chat. And then I'm going to we're going to do like a casual breakdown of our lives and talk about us, do our outro, and then I will announce the winner of the dice tray for the Novi giveaway before we...
You can do that first. You can do that.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. I'll do that. Everyone gets hyped. All right, I got to get my 10 title cards because I'm an idiot.
Me too.
All right, in the meantime, thank you, Grandmother Wolf, for the host for this
Yes.
game. Much
Yeah.
appreciated.
Thank you. Yes, we love it.
What does that say? Sensei?
Sentai.
Sentai.
What's Sentai?
So they're like the groups of colorful fighters, like the Power Rangers, basically.
Yeah, like the Power Rangers, the Sailor Senshis.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. I love it.
They're color coordinated fighting teams, basically.
She chooses maids when earlier she was like, I hate maid cafe. That's so funny.
All right, look.
I love it.
Look and listen.
I love
You're
it.
not wrong. I just don't want you to call out my hypocrisy.
I love you. Okay, so Sentai, is that how you say it?
Sentai.
Sentai maids. All right.
Oh, I didn't draw. I got a blank one. I'm discarding that. I'm getting another one.
Yeah, that's like that, the Cards Against Humanity thing where you make up your own, and that's just annoying.
It is. I'm like, that's not why I play this game. I play this game because you give me what to say, and I interpret it whatever way I want. Not blank ones where I gotta figure my own shit out. That's not what I'm about. Okay.
I hate it when they're not lined up perfectly.
I know. That's when my OCD is like. Okay.
All right, looks like we are good to go. We've got our nice little spacing there. So since I am the producer and we're trying to make time, I'm going to go first and just go ahead and go. So Bizarre Elemental Days. basically, these are a fighting team of like Sentai, Sailor Senshi sort of characters who have a color palette that is based on their ability to control an element. So like fire would be red, air would be like a turquoise-ish color, water's going to be like a deep sea green, etc. for the rest of the team. However, they some days they fight crime, but that's been really low lately. They've kind of taken care of the universe for the most part, and so they're trying to figure out how to make things work in their day-to-day life. So they get jobs as maids and are trying to figure out how they can use their skills transferably. So like the fire elemental, sometimes she just burns the mess rather than cleaning it up. It's clean. It's gone. The mess is gone.
I don't have curtains anymore. Where did my curtains go?
That's where my mind went. Like, she's burning the curtains too. Like, I don't know why I went.
They're stained. So like, I got rid of them. You're welcome. They were stained and gross. So I did you a favor. And obviously the personality types will go along with their like element very clearly. So like fire will burn everything. But when she's called on it, she will get very fiery and feisty with whoever is yelling at her. She goes through jobs quite a bit. She can't really keep them. For what I feel like are pretty self-explanatory reasons.
I love it.
Yeah. I love it too.
That's great. Our elemental days.
I love it.
All right, Lex.
My premise: neon magic, death witches. So the premise of this is it's kind of a parody of the genre itself. Like, think Earth Defense Club Love as the answer to Sailor Moon. So like these are kind of like senshis, but instead of like sailor costumes or schoolgirl costumes, their magical transformation is maid outfits. And they're not all female. Like, you have male and female maids, but they all have female maid costumes. So they're all in like skirts and garters and all of that.
Love that.
And so it's neon magic death witches because the whole point of these individuals is that they go around. Death witches is a misnomer. They go around preventing the death. There are, dark forces that are trying to, do the thing and like take over the world and reanimate all blah blah blah. And so you have this group of early college students that are like that have their little animal companion, and their animal companion is a marmoset. And that's the animal that kind of teaches them everything, but it's not actually a marmoset. It just looks like a marmoset and tells them all the time, no, I don't know what a marmoset is. What do you keep? What? And so that's a whole bit within the show. And hates being touched and cuddled, but they constantly want to touch and cuddle. But yeah, that's our neon magic death witches.
I love it.
Nice.
Love it.
Neko Noodle Angels is a show about a millionaire who has live-in maids, and they make noodles, obviously. It's in the title. But they also dress up in little maid Neko costumes. Like, you got a kitty one, you got a fox one. But they also fight crime. Because the millionaire is like a Bruce Wayne kind of Batman-esque person, but he doesn't actually help anybody. They do all the heavy lifting. They do all the heavy lifting for him. So that's basically.
Does he take their credit?
He tries and fails. And that's Neko Noodle Angels.
Yay! Okay, so Sunshine Valkyrie Maniac Masters. I was like, this is the last one. I'm just gonna throw a bunch of things out there and see what happens. So The Sunshine Valkyries are they call them Sunshine Valkyries because they are retired Valkyries. If Valkyries could retire, but because Valkyries don't want to retire, but they have to kind of be, they're like forced to. They don't know what to do with themselves, so they end up becoming maids for these like maniac masters, like because it's that whole men in that whole world are maniacs, and it's just them. Basically, it's just them getting together on their days off and just talking shit about their maniac masters and all of the ridiculous hijinks that they have to get up to. So every episode is like centered around a different Sunshine Valkyrie talking about what her maniac master made her do, like just the odd tasks that they have to do. So that's it. All right. So everyone in the chat, lock in your number.
And by in the chat, we don't mean the Twitch chat.
Not the Twitch chat. Neko Noodle Angels, I'm extinct. Emily, that world? What do you mean? Are you talking about what I said? That world? I meant like the very patriarchal run world that Valkyries are in.
I mean, technically they're not. Like
it's not, but like this...
Valkyries were created by Freya. And
yes.
So they also... Freya has first pick of the souls. Valhalla is essentially like
yes.
the hall of Freya's rejects.
Yes, basically. But,
you were okay, but like not good enough to make Freya's team.
Yeah. So, but like in this particular thing, it's like, yeah, in the world that this takes place in, it's a very patriarchal run society. So like, they're not about that. Anyway, so men are maniacs in that world. Yes. All right. On the count of 3, we're going to hit enter to vote. 1, 2, 3, vote.
Boom.
Lex just overwhelmingly.
Lex
is killing it. Yes, I love it.
Oh, amazing.
Okay, so I'm gonna recall the title. I just recalled the title cards.
That was so much easier than it's all flipping and discarding them.
Well, when she recalls them, they're put back.
They go back into the deck, so that's why you don't want to do that part. So
yeah, that makes sense.
All right, we have our winner, ladies and gentlemen. It is Lex. Although I would like to say that we all kicked so much ass in these premises today. I'm super proud of us. We came up with some hilarious, but also like some of them were a little heartfelt, some of them were a little dramatic, some of them were a little bit, I love it, wholesome,
this game is so
horny. I know. I love it. I love this game so much. Okay, so
there's so many hard choices today. So many
hard choices. I mean,
when you have choices like wholesome or horny, how do you pick?
Okay, so I guess Freya's rejects, I'm screaming. It's true. So I'm gonna announce the handle, the Twitter handle, and then I'm assuming that Michael, whoever is
Nicole.
What?
If you check Twitter, the Legends of Lanamora one just went out instead of the Novi one. So looks like you're announcing the Legends winner.
Wait, why? What happened?
I guess
the tweets got backwards.
They got backwards.
The tweets were scheduled in the wrong order.
Oh, whoops. Oh, Emily really wanted to announce the purple one. I did not see that. Where is it?
It's on Twitter from the Legends page.
I'm not seeing it. Okay, so we didn't just announce them, but I'm announcing it now. So the winner of the I guess we're reversing it. I'm so sorry, Emily. We this
okay.
up. The winner of the Purple Heart dice tray is at Andrew Spikes 3, who is he is the co-host of a show called Drinking with Nerds that we have been Twitter friends with from the very beginning of Legends of Landamora, the podcast. They were like one of our first supporters ever. We've been talking to them, and we did some like crossover promotion stuff with them like a really long time ago. That was really fun. So when we saw that they were chosen as the Legends winner, we were so excited because we love Andrew so much. We love them. So Andrew's our winner. Congratulations, Andrew.
Congratulations, Andrew.
So Andrew is going to message us, direct message us, and we're going to get their address, and we're going to send them that beautiful Purple Hearts dice tray from at Four Corner Games. Check them out because they're gorgeous. I cannot wait till my cherry one arrives. And we'll be announcing the cherry one for the Novi page during Lasers and Feelings, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, thanks everyone for playing with me today. I love this game. Thanks everyone in the chat for watching. Erin, do you want to like tell us about like some stuff to plug before we head out? Like tell us about you, what you got coming up, anything?
Yeah, I'm getting ready now, getting everything all set up for streaming Mass Effect Legendary Edition. I will be getting that game as soon as it comes out and streaming that blind. I've played through all of the games before. It's been many a year. I'm currently redoing 2, but like I don't care about it just to get in the zone. But yeah, I have purposefully avoided any tweets, any pictures, anything from Mass Effect Legendary Edition. So I will be playing that. There will be a podcast announcement later to come as well.
What is where can people find you on social media, Erin?
Oh, I'm at Erin Go Play. So Erin _go and _play on Twitter, on Instagram, and now on Twitch as well.
Nice. All right, Lex.
Hey guys, thank you for joining us. It's been so much fun. You can find me on Twitter at AUPlatedGarbage, which I think you can see in the stream. You can also find me on TikTok under @LexLux. That is LEXLUXE, no capitalizations, no spaces. You can find me here on the Novi channel Fridays at 6 p.m. Streaming different games. Currently, I'm streaming the indie game called Inside. Really creepy. I'm loving it a lot. And there's some podcast stuff coming. There's lots of stuff coming, so stay tuned. Stay excited.
Yes, stay tuned later tonight during After Dark, where we're gonna have Lex back on. Lex is playing Lasers and Feelings as well, I believe, right? You're playing Lasers and Feelings.
A little bit later, and then at 9 p.m. tonight, we will be doing Let's Talk About It. We're going to be talking about representation versus tokenization and exploitation in media and how you can spot the difference.
I'm excited. Nova, my darling, how about you? All right. Yes. So I am also on the Legends of Landamore podcast. We're in that crap today. You this channel, Novi, streaming the Dragon. Oh no, can't hear Nova.
Oops, sorry, I was muted. I'm @_Nova Gamer.
Yeah, for some reason the chat looks really the Twitch stream looks really weird. But anyway, so yep, unstable internet connection. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. So you can find me on this channel, the Novi channel, streaming Dragon Age, the Dragon Age series, first playthrough ever. Currently I'm almost done with Dragon Age 3, I think. Or Dragon Age 2, I mean. I'm in the third act. I'm almost done. You can find me I'm almost there. It's close. You can find me on the Legends of Lanamora podcast, and my Twitter handle, all my social media handles is at Nicole the Nerdy. So thanks, guys. Stay tuned.
Yay.
Next, we've got an epic TTRPG game called An Essian Tale. It's gonna be freaking dope. I can't wait. Lane is DMing. I love Lane DMing. See you guys later.
Yay.
Bye.